Okay, so once upon a time there was this engine, and this engine's name was Thomas. One day he was sitting in that place where the choo-choo trains sit, and then all of a sudden some fat faggot with a top hat said, "Thomas, you must go take some stuff to some place." And then Thomas was like, "Okay," and then the fat dude was like, "Well, okay, thanks, bye." And so Thomas went off to the place. He then got over to the place that had the stuff that needed to be taken to the other place because that other place needed the stuff. So he went down and he coupled up to the train and he pulled and puffed and all that shit, and then he went away. Thomas was going really fast, faster than the speed of light. Then the trucks were like, oh, let's bump this noob off the rails, and all the other trucks were like, KK, lol. Suddenly, Thomas saw a big pile of stuff in front of him, and he was like, oh no, and he tried to stop, but he couldn't because the trucks were pushing on him, and then he felled it off the rails. Later, some engine was pulling that queer train that had queer things called cranes, and then the engine pulling the queer train was like, lol, you is full of gay sauce. And then the fat dude was like,
what the fuck is up with all the noise out here?
And then he was like, you have caused confusion and delay. And then Thomas was like, oh snap, I am sorry, sir. And he said, you gotta do your job properly, boy. Then Thomas was putting it back on the tracks, and then he went to the place that the stuff needed to be at. After that, the fat controller dude came out of nowhere, and he said, lol, well done, you are really useful engine. And Thomas was like, happy. And they all live happily ever after. The end.